This week on Odyssey Charter News, we will meet with teachers from Odyssey Charter High School to get their opinions on financial literacy for teens due to the rise of inflation.
We'll also be covering the weather for this week.
Good morning, Odyssey Owls. We're the news anchors. I'm Caroline Campbell.
And I'm Evelyn Gomez, here to bring you this week's Odyssey Charter News.
Starting off, we'll give you an overview of this upcoming week's weather forecast with Kimberly Cabrera.
Let's pass it off to Kim.
Good morning from Odyssey Charter High School. I'm meteorologist Kimberly Cabrera bringing you this week's weather forecast in Wilmington, Delaware. Starting Monday off, we're seeing some cloudy skies. The air is chilly this morning with a temperature of 25 degrees, so I hope you brought your winter coats. It's looking up this afternoon, the high being 37 degrees, while also bringing a 20% chance of rain. Tuesday continues the low chances of rain with the highest temperature being 31 degrees, going down to 23 degrees at night. Wednesday brings us fluctuating rainfall with some wind. Our highest temperature being 35 degrees. While the wind is picking up, the temperature is predicted to drop all the way down to 19 degrees. Thursday gives us a break from rain with clear skies but stubborn with the wind. We'll be seeing a temperature at 32 degrees. Our lowest temperature is generous, only dropping down to 24 degrees. Then taking a look at Friday feels like a slap in the face. We're looking at a low temperature of 20 degrees with a 90% chance of hail. So I hope you brought those umbrellas ready for dismissal and stay safe getting home. Finally, are you guys ready for the weekend? Because I know I am. Make sure to wear your pajamas inside out if you want a 3-day weekend because we're seeing high chances of snow. Have a great week. Hoo-hoo!
Thank you, Kim.
Next, brought to you by reporter Alexa Vila, will focus on the impact inflation is having on teens and how they can combat that using the knowledge of saving, budgeting, and understanding credit.
We'll further discuss these topics with the economics teacher at Odyssey Charter High School, Mr. Holler, where he'll give us an insight into finance.
Thank you, Caroline and Evelyn. And now, I have a question for you. Do you get coffee in the morning on your way to school every day? Have you noticed the dollar increase? You might be hesitant to make that stop every morning due to heightened prices. Along with the price of that coffee, gas isn't getting any cheaper. Inflation in the United States is increasing the cost of everyday commodities, which is impacting everyone, especially teens. Saving is a crucial skill entering adulthood. Here are a few tips and tricks into being more successful saving your money. Having a savings account would be a great start. Students under the age of 18 are able to open up a savings account if they have a legal guardian managing the account on the student's behalf. Making sure you purchase only your needs is key. Not only does this help manage your spending, but also have a better understanding in budgeting. As a teen, it's easy to not think twice about spending and buying unnecessary things. To budget, take into account how much money you already have and are making. Decide the amount of money you're willing to spend each month or week. Identify and prioritize what your necessities are, and continue to track your spending each month.
I hope all you teens take this into consideration the next time you think about spending. And now back to Caroline and Evelyn.
Thank you, Alexa.
Diving deeper, let's look at what Mr. Holler has to say about this topic as an economics teacher.
When did you start saving and how did it affect your life?
I started saving in earnest when I got my first real job after college. The company I worked for had a retirement plan that you could contribute to, and I did. And I'm awfully glad I got started when I did because I'm at a point now where I'm thinking about not working, and it's nice to know you have some money set aside.
Do you wish you had started earlier or later?
Oh, yes, of course. Always want to start early. But I emphasize in my personal finance class, the earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Compounding interest is a very good thing. So, yeah, start early.
How has budgeting affected the way you save or spend your money?
Budgeting is just a plan for how you spend and save your money. So you know what you're spending your money on. You can decide whether that's important. That's going to help you achieve your goals. And then hopefully you have some money left over that can be allocated towards savings and investing.
How do you gain your students' interest in learning about building credit?
I think kids generally are interested in money. They're interested in, how they can enjoy the nicer things in life. But there's always the dark side to that,
Hopefully hearing Mr. Holler gives you a better perspective when thinking about money.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week on Odyssey Charter News.
Hoot hoot!